Hey guys, welcome to another Proverbs video. Today we are discussing Proverbs 9 and I will be answering the question, why is it important to listen to instructions? Let's get into the video. Alright guys, before I answer the question, I want to give you guys a guideline on how to read Proverbs 9. Solomon kind of broke Proverbs 9 in groups of threes, and here are the groups. From verses 1 to 3, he talks about wisdom as a person and how she builds her house and all the things that she does and say. And then from verse 4 through 6, he talks about what wisdom wants from us. And then from 7 to 9, he talks about instruction, how to give instruction and who to give instruction to. And then verses 10 to 12, he talks about the fear of the Lord and what happens when you have the fear of the Lord. And then from verses 13 through 15, he talks about the foolish and strange woman and all the evil things that she does. And then from 16 to 18, he talks about those who want wisdom and how to get wisdom. So those are the guidelines. Now I'm about to answer the question. Why is it important to listen to instructions? Well, number one, nobody knows everything. A baby doesn't just wake up knowing their ABCs. That is something that's instructed or taught. And imagine if we did not listen when we were being taught our ABCs. Nobody would know how to talk. And Proverbs 9 kind of goes into detail on what happens when we listen to instruction. It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. So when we listen to instruction, we become wiser. And when we listen to the teaching, we increase in learning. So we all know what instruction means, but let's look up the definition of it. It says, instruction is a direction or order or something that tells you how something should be done or operated or assembled. Now, have you ever tried to build something without the instructions because you thought you knew how to build it? But then when you try to build it without the instructions, it doesn't look right or it doesn't look like the photo. So two things happen when you don't listen to instructions. You either don't meet the requirements or you don't get the results you want. So that's why it is important to listen to instructions. Okay, before I go, I do want to talk about instructions connotation or two words that goes with instruction. It is rules and regulation. Now, these two words are very big in the kingdom of God. These two words can either make you or break you. A lot of times people leave the church or don't want to go to the church because there's so many rules or regulations. But if you think about it, if you associate it with instructions, rules, and regulations are everywhere. Even right now, during this pandemic, we have to wear masks, not only to protect us, but to protect our loved ones and protect those that are around us. We don't know what other people have, so we wear masks. Or even when you're on your job, there's certain instructions, there's certain rules and regulations you have to follow. It separates you from the customer. If you have to wear a uniform, the reason for that is it separates the employee from the customer. And the same for the kingdom of God. We have to look a certain way, or we have to have a certain light about us that separates us from the world. Imagine if I was a customer going to a store and I needed something, but I wouldn't know to ask you for something if you don't have your uniform on or your badge. The same for the kingdom of God. If we don't have our uniform on, how would the customer get what they want or need? Or how would they know to go to us if we don't have what we need to have on? So that's my take on Proverbs 9. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. Read it for yourself. It's in the Bible. Get the Bible app. But as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We have great things coming. We already have some great things that we already did. If you want to watch the Proverbs series, there will be a link at the end of the video. And hopefully you enjoyed it.